What's up, guys? It's that guy with the pencil, and let's get into it. Minato stomps the Akatsuki. No joke, no crazy wank. I'm being 1000% serious when I say an alive Minato versus the Akatsuki is a whole stomp. Mainly because there is nothing they can do to catch Minato and hold him in place with. People be sleeping on Minato. I'm not kidding you guys. Seriously, someone was trying to tell me, with no sarcasm, that Minato loses to Jiraiya. And not to insult Jiraiya, but he nor any of the Sannin are anywhere near Minato's level. Not to insult the Akatsuki, but none of them are near Minato's level either. You realize, the Akatsuki, their strongest, their best, Obito, was, for lack of a better term, dominated by Minato. This Obito had calmly, the full nine tails, just chilling in the background, in all his genjutsu skill. And Minato still figured out his jutsu in moments, looked at him, was just like, okay, I got this, then warped, slamming a Rasengan and a contract seal into Obito's back before Obito could even do anything. That's crazy fast, and you all gotta realize that Minato, even when alive, has Sage Mode. And he beat Obito without it. He didn't consider Obito enough of a threat to activate Sage Mode, and he considered Obito a greater threat than the Nine Tails. But no, Sage Mode was not needed. Sage Minato literally blitzes around the Akatsuki and slits all their throats. This would be in character for Minato too. Remember, Minato had a run on sight order in the middle of a world war. If you saw Minato, you ran. It was simple as that. You do not fight the Yellow Flash of the Leaf, as you will lose. And realize this, on top of everything else. Every person that an Akatsuki member has lost to scales below Minato. Deidara lost to Heavy Sasuke, Minato scales higher. Konan lost to Obito, Minato scales higher. Sasori lost to Sakura and Lady Chiyo, Minato scales higher. Heian lost to Shikamaru, Minato scales higher. Kakuzu lost to Kakashi and base Naruto, Minato scales higher. Kisame lost to Guy, Minato scales higher. Pain lost to Sage Naruto, Minato scales higher. Itachi never truly lost to anyone, but he scales lower to Obito. And guess who Obito lost to? Minato! So he scales higher. Okay, so let's all agree. Minato instantly takes out the low tiers in the Akatsuki. There's no discussion here. The only real threats are Obito, Pain, Itachi, and Kisame. So let me explain the easiest one. Kisame gets blitzed and killed by Rasengan, or he gets his throat slit before he can do anything. Minato isn't a chakra cloak user like Killer B, unless it's KCM, and even then, the chances of Kisame actually hitting Minato's Samehada are non-existent. Minato would be able to casually react to and avoid the Raikage, was so fast that he was able to comprehend and actively participate in a fight between Sage of Six Paths Madara and 8th Gate Guy, and was able to react and move so fast that Obito, of all people, could not phase out in time to avoid him. Kisame was beat by a 7th Gate Guy. Honestly, he was stomped by a 7th Gate Guy. This is a no-go for Kisame. Even if Kisame drops his gigantic water lake, Minato can just warp out of there and wait for Kisame to slip up with it, or just wait for Kisame to come out. Kisame would be swimming around waiting for an opening, and Minato would just be chilling, because he doesn't have to go in there. Pain. So, I know the Rinnegan powers are wild, and they truly are. Chakra absorption, soul stealing, gravitational force manipulation, massive animal summonings, a healer, and multiple weapons. However, the Flying Raijin is just as busted, and so it just does away with all the Rinnegan abilities. Minato getting grabbed and chakra drained, warps away. Minato getting his soul yanked, warps away. Minato about to get hit by Shiro Tensei or getting yanked in by Chewbacca Tensei, warps away. Minato about to get stomped on, eaten, or trapped by an animal, warps away. The healer, Minato just murders. However, about to be hit by a weapon, Minato warps away. It's that simple. Teleportation is busted. None of the Pain's techniques are fast enough to hit Minato without him simply warping out of there. All the Pains except for the Diva Path are not durable enough to take a Sage Rasengan from Minato, the creator of the jutsu. Even for the Diva Path. If Sage Naruto was able to outdo it, so can a Sage Minato, when a base Minato pretty casually one-shot Obito. And that Obito scales way above Sage Naruto, even the 14-year-old one that Minato fought. The biggest threat in Chibaku Tensei is a non-issue, because Minato vanishes the moment he starts to get pulled. If there's some way that Pain could pin Minato down and hold him in place, then we'd be able to chat a little about this. But there's literally zero way, because Minato can teleport freely with thought. He needs no hand seals or anything, he just thinks he's somewhere else. Even if the Diva Path attempts to use Universal Pull, Minato gets tugged off 2 feet before he teleports away out of fear. For Itachi, this fight is actually way more interesting, but I would still have to give it to Minato. Itachi is really good with genjutsu, but the chances of him actually catching Minato, a character that is constantly on the move and blitzing around the battlefield with his Sharingan, is rather unlikely. To trust the weaker stuff, Amaterasu. Raikage could avoid it, so can Minato, it's not a problem at all. The Tosuke Blade? I'm sorry, there's no universe where Minato's getting tagged by that. Even if he is, Minato just warps off the thing. It's not a one-hit same-second seal, it takes a moment. Minato needs less than a moment. Think I'm lying? Remember Orochimaru? He got stabbed and slowly sucked in. Remember Nagato? He got stabbed and was slowly sucked in. Minato, if he somehow gets stabbed, warps away. Tsukiyomi is very, very, very dangerous. But once again, Minato is pretty smart, and he's going to know not to look an Uchiha, of all people, in the eyes. And chances are, Itachi is not going to pin Minato down long enough to cast it. Especially if Minato activates Sage Mode and closes his eyes in fear of the 2 Uchiha running around the battlefield. Y'all gotta realize, Itachi is fast, but he's not Minato fast. I bring up, once again, that Minato, in base, with no arm mind you, as an Edo, where he is weaker in base than his alive self in base, was able to warp between 8th Gate Guy and Sage of Six Paths Madara, both who were actively trying to kill one another, grab the True Seeking Orbs that were meant for Guy after warping in and turning around a full 180 degrees and then teleporting away, all before Guy can move a few feet. Itachi's coming nowhere close to that kind of speed. The only thing that Itachi actually has that keeps Minato legitimately at bay is a Susanoo. But if he's alive, that's not infinite, and Minato can just stall him out. And that's if Minato doesn't just pull an Obito on Itachi, throwing a kunai, warping behind him, and slapping a Raijin seal on his back before he activates the Susanoo. But once again, he doesn't have to. He can just stall out a living Itachi, as Minato has way better mobility and way more chakra and stamina than even a healthy Itachi, being able to spam flying Raijin even when alive. So this battle may be extremely close, but I'm extremely confident in Minato taking it, especially if he activates Sage Mode just to completely avoid having to use his eyes. For Itachi placing Amaterasu on seals that Minato uses, it's not a problem for Minato, as he'll just warp the Amaterasu somewhere else before it can do any damage to him. We're talking about Minato here. Come on now, you know this. The same guy who managed to warp away thousands of ninjas, the Nine Tails, and the 10 Tails Bijudamas, True Seeking Orbs, all of which are way stronger or way more numerous than Amaterasu the moment they touch them. And if he has seals on anyone else, Minato will just warp the Eternal Flame onto someone else, and then that person's dead. Yeah, I'm giving it to Minato in the Itachi v Minato fight. Obito. Well, we've seen how this fight goes. Obito gets power played again and destroyed. Seriously, Artemis Obito may have gotten stronger and faster since the initial fight with Minato, but he's still not fast enough to deal with the Yellow Flash. Minato, like mentioned, I'm going to keep bringing this up because it's super important, is able to react to and move at 8th Gate Guy and Madara speeds while in a weakened base, aka way too fast for Obito, who wouldn't be able to catch him, even if Obito manages to get Minato. The Flying Raijin is supposed to ignore distance and space itself, so I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happened even if Obito nabs Minato, because he just pops out of the Kamui dimension. For Obito's genjutsu, it's not happening. Obito didn't even bother using it when he first fought Minato. It's not like what you can say Obito was bad at genjutsu at the time. This Yellow Mask Obito is the same guy who took full control of the Nine Tails with a single glance. But when making direct eye contact with Minato, he didn't even try. Even after losing the Nine Tails, he didn't try to genjutsu Minato or the Nine Tails. He just ran, because he knew he was going to lose that fight. So genjutsu wouldn't be a problem for Minato. If both are going in with the intel they had in their initial fight, then Minato fully understands Kamui and is just going to outplay Obito all over again. And for all y'all people out there, do not underestimate Minato's intelligence. He was described as an unparalleled talent, superior to the likes of Itachi, Orochimaru, all the previous Hokage, all of whom were some goons in terms of intelligence and skill themselves. You know, the god of the shinobi, the father of jutsu, and the professor themselves, he was all supposedly more talented than. I'm not downplaying Obito here either. I feel like Obito wouldn't even really want to fight Minato directly, as he would know better than anyone that Minato is a whole beast, and you have to keep trying for that sly entrance to snag Minato, but the moment he even starts to warp Minato away, just like in their initial fight, Minato will just pop up somewhere else, and Obito will get annoyed. Chances are, in this fight, if Minato has the opportunity, just like he did in the 4th Great Ninja War, he's going to warp in front of Obito and tear his throat open just to make sure he's dead. Yeah, Minato takes this fight too. Okay, so I know what people are going to yell. Teamwork! The Akatsuki have teamwork, Pencil! What is wrong with you, you failure? Your icon so okay. You're right. The Akatsuki do have teamwork. But considering a good chunk of the Akatsuki are either going to get a Rasengan shoved down their throats or their throats slit open in the opening moments of the battle, that teamwork is going to do nothing for them. And don't even dare downplay Minato's AP. He, in base, with his kunai, was able to slice through Killer B, a perfect Jinchuriki's tentacles, with ease, and was actually able to pretty casually kill a Prime A, in the war with a kunai. And don't forget, this Minato is the guy who took a one Rasengan and slammed it into Obito and instantly made him run. Even if you want to claim that Minato is still too weak, well, no. Because Sage Mode. I know someone's going to claim that he sucks at Senjutsu, but realize, he literally closed his eyes and opened them, and he was suddenly a perfect sage. You want to know who sucks at Senjutsu? Jiraiya sucks at Senjutsu. He needs to run for 5 minutes to activate it, and he needs Ma and Pa to maintain it. Minato takes not even 5 seconds, and suddenly he's in a state so powerful that it amped Naruto from barely pre-war Kakashi level to nearly superior to Pain, if not superior. Minato is crazy, so that takes care of his AP. Also, you realize Minato has his clones, right? Even if there are 2 Minatos on the battlefield, that's 2 Minatos blitzing around, all to separate kunai and seals that Minato will have placed all over the battlefield and murdering the Akatsuki. Also, for your teamwork, what good is it if they cannot hit Minato? And they won't be able to. It's uncommon for Minato to just cover a battlefield in seals and then just have a blast warping around the area. He does it all the time, and depending on where this battle takes place, Minato may not even have to. If this takes place in the Leaf Village, Minato is good to go. It is confirmed that Minato has countless seals, safe houses, or just locations to go to all over the place in the Leaf Village, so he wouldn't even really need to throw out his kunai. Even if it doesn't take place in the Leaf Village, Minato will just throw out his seals and play interdimensional hopscotch with the Akatsuki and slowly but surely dismember them. Minato can just place seals where he wants them to be, including on people. He literally touches one of the Akatsuki and he can warp back and kill them at any time he wants to. Even if you want to claim that Minato, the guy known for taking out whole platoons of shinobi, can't take out the Akatsuki, he will just teleport away, even if they are not in Konoha, as the Flying Raja ignores distance. If he realizes that Itachi and Tendo Pain are a threat, he's gonna blitz them, even if Itachi has Susanoo since he can warp away chakra entities, and warp them away in a heartbeat, and then freely slaughter the rest. It would be no problem for Minato. The marks he places can't be removed, so if Itachi isn't quick enough to activate his Susanoo the moment he sees Minato, Minato tags him at any moment, and then that's it. Because right after that, Minato can just warp back and kill him. And for people who don't realize this, whenever they bring up the teamwork argument, the Akatsuki, unlike the Pains, are not a good unit. Their strongest attacks kill one another, or at best, hinder one another. Sasori's poison gas kills everyone except for the Pains and Hidan. Taylor's explosions are explosions, and thusly will damage the others. Conan's strongest attack was on the verge of killing Obito of all people, not to talk of anyone else in the Akatsuki. Hisame's Lake would hinder everybody's movement and other attacks. Kakuzu's hearts may actually not be that bad, but Chaotic Shinra Tensei and Chibaku Tensei, everybody except for Obito dying. Even for immortal characters like Hidan, they'll get sealed away in a Chibaku Tensei. Okay, let me actually get to the battle. If both sides go blind in the Hidden Leaf, except for Minato and Obito on their respective abilities, the Akatsuki are going to get blitzed, and most will die in the opening. Those who don't will be warped away from Minato to deal with later. Puppet Sasori, Hidan, Susanoo, Itachi, and the Pains will all survive getting their throats slit open. Everyone else, though, they just couldn't deal with Minato's raw speed. Even Kisame couldn't handle getting decapitated. And note, Raiden seals cannot be removed once placed, and Minato just needs to touch them to place the seal. Then, Minato can just warp in, grab them again, and warp them away to another seal somewhere else. The battle will most likely actually open with that, Minato assessing the Akatsuki and their abilities by throwing out some safety kunai and just avoiding every last one of their techniques. None of them will be fast enough to actually stop Minato. Minato would just be learning as he fights. Even if the Akatsuki realizes what's happening with the kunai and the warping, they try to destroy them. If they do it with something like Amaterasu, or a fireball, or an explosion, Minato will just warp into another kunai he throws in another Akatsuki member, and suddenly the hit Akatsuki member perishes. If Minato can't do that, I reiterate, he warped away both a 10 tails and a 9 tails Bijudama. They grab it, Minato will pop up in that instant and either slice them open with a kunai or force feed them a Rasengan. Once again, not to downplay the Akatsuki or anything, but very few of them are taking more than one Rasengan from Minato. Worst comes to worst, Minato assumes he cannot beat the Akatsuki in base. He warps away to a safe distance for 5 seconds, comes back in Sage mode, and slaughters them all. The perfect Sage amp is ludicrous, and even if he whips out Sage mode clones, bro, everybody died. Even characters like Hidan that cannot die traditionally, Minato just realized this and behead him like Asuma and Shikamaru did. Sasori may be annoying, but he may just get his heart destroyed. Minato could just pull out a sealing jutsu to stop him. Even Tendo Pain was taken out by a Rasengan from base Naruto in the end. Minato dropping in with a Sage Rasengan after slicing Pain apart during the interval would probably be likely. This would be a super intense fight for Minato, but still, his teleportation provides too many options for him, all of which the Akatsuki can't handle, at all. Seriously, the living goon, Obito, couldn't deal with it. What do you expect everyone else to do? Every single time an attack gets too close for comfort, Minato teleports. He would eventually win. He has the stamina, the smarts, the determination, and the raw speed and power. Minato has this. However, I know people are going to come out and be like, Pencil! What about Reanimated? What about the Reanimated Akatsuki versus Reanimated Minato, Pencil? Ha! I got you! Your entire argument falls apart. Ooh, foo, 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 foo! Well, actually, alright. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty decent argument. Infinite C0s, infinite Susanoo, no automatic throat slits or Rasengans. You know what? The Akatsuki may actually have a no, because Reanimated Minato is literally one of the few cases of a character that actually got buffed when he died and came back with Reanimating. Because then he got half of the 9 tails and a full KCM2. Now, I shouldn't need to explain to you that half of 9 tails alone annihilates the Akatsuki. If you really do need an explanation, remember, when 8-tailed 9 tails, attempting to break free of Naruto, burst out of Pain's Shibaku Tensei. Then, that same 9 tails, once finally agreeing to work with Naruto, with one Bijudama, overpowered 6 other Biju working together, going all the way up to the 7 tails. This half 9 tails also casually slapped away multiple Bijudama and easily stands above all the Biju, including the 8 tails. The amp this form gave Naruto was so drastic that Hashirama, another character who could solo the Akatsuki, was so confident that Naruto was extremely powerful that he stated that Naruto nearly had as much chakra as he did. Now, Minato has this amp. Minato has a full Ninetales cloak on top of a full-size Ninetales avatar and the ability to stack Sage Mode on top of that, and he still has the Flying Raijin. Remember, base KCM was already stronger than Sage Mode, and they gave base Naruto such an amp that at full power he was able to outspeed the Raikage, something that base Minato could already do naturally. So, you give Minato the next level version of that same amp, and imagine what that does to his already ludicrous speed. He'd be blitzing all over the Akatsuki, sealing them left and right. Even if Minato is nothing more than the Reaper Death Seal, he can just do the same thing the heroes did with his clones and draw out their souls that way. Unlike Orochimaru versus Hiruzen, Minato does not have to worry about a physical struggle in Sage Mode KCM 2. This battle is extremely unfair, even with the amps that the Akatsuki get reanimated. This is assuming Minato doesn't just have another seal that can stop the reanimations outside of the Reaper Death Seal. He's a trained master sealer by the Uzumaki clan, the top sealers clan in the verse. I wouldn't be surprised. This is honestly where the true stomp concept. This is where the true stomp concept just drops in. There's no one in the Akatsuki that can beat this Minato in any universe. Even War Arc Obito would probably lose to this Minato, because Sage Mode stacked on top of KCM 2 stacked on top of base Minato, who's already a monster with Flying Raijin, is actually insane. So yeah, there's my verdict on the Akatsuki versus Minato. So all y'all Minato downplayers out there, don't do it no more. Don't do it. He's easily, I'd say like, number three Hokage. I'm trying to think. Like when every Kage was a Kage, he's definitely number 3. He's stronger than Tobirama. He's undoubtedly stronger than Heroes, and he's undoubtedly stronger than no Sharingan Kakashi. He's definitely stronger than Tsunade. He's only weaker than Hashirama and Naruto. And that's just because he just can't beat that, because they're in another tier above him, and that's impressive. So yeah, there's my verdict on that. So now I'm gonna admit I'm gonna take a break from these big versus like one guy versus an organization, or organization versus organization, because they are a jolly thing to research. But mainly I'm taking a break from the Akatsuki, because I've just been really just dumping on them for a while now, and I kind of feel bad because I really do like the Akatsuki. It's just that people put them up against characters and or other organizations that absolutely dominate them, and I can't let that downplay happen. So that's what this video was for. It was mainly to fix an error that is constantly seen around the community of people downplaying Minato and ranking the Akatsuki. So I'm actually gonna hopefully ask you guys for requests this time. Once again, the person who requested Akatsuki versus the 10 Commandments, they got that. Sure, it was a long video and it took a while to come out, but they got that. So I do requests. I'll take them. So do requests, and if you have like a downplayed verse that you want me to see if I can read up on and see if I can do anything with that, like I did with Taizai, like I'm doing with Taizai, sure, go ahead. I'll probably do that. I'll admit, I'm starting a series called, I don't have a final name for it yet. It's gonna be coming out soon. It's either gonna be called Scaling or Respect X, like Respect Meliodas or Respect Escanor, something like that. So I can just have an all-in-one file of characters to refer back to for other videos. Like, if someone asks me how strong I think Meliodas is, I'll just send them to that video, because that's just nice. It's always nice to just have that reference right then and there, so you can be like, oh, you want to know how strong so-and-so is? Bam. I can just hit with that. So yeah, if you guys have any requests, hit me up. I'll probably do them. No problem. I like doing what you guys want. I like having an interactive audience. I know not a lot of people comment, which I can understand why you don't. But seriously, if you comment, I will 9 out of 10 times respond to you. And you can see that in any video I've really gotten comments on. I will respond back. It may take a while, and it may be instant. It's just stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what the future of this channel is looking like. Like I said, if you have requests, just put them in the comment section. I'll probably do them. If you have a series you want me to scale, I'll probably do it. So, this is that guy with the pencil, writing off.